There it is. See, there's no click. There's no nothing. It's weird. It used to be a click.
I know, we're getting used to the new system.
We're getting used to the new TriCaster. It's not a TriCaster.
We got it.
Technically.
No, it's Michael.
It's Michael.
It's Michael.
The A10 Pro, which is significantly less expensive than the TriCaster, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
Matt, so note to Matt, cues, you can make them bigger.
Yeah.
Small thumbs up over here.
You're literally, Matt's cue. Matt's cue is literally, it's just...
Yeah, you can do like just do big old wave.
We're getting old. We're getting pretty blind.
Yeah,
you have to really flag us down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you get some batons, perhaps?
Please, big strobe light or something. Or since we are getting old, some sign that says 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock free coffee or something, like AARP discount.
Yeah, perhaps 4:30.
That'll get our
early
attention.
bird dinner special. That'll really get
early bird dinner special. Yeah.
In our ideal world, Matthew and I like to eat dinner at around 4:30.
Geriatric dinner has started. That's great.
It used to be 5 in college, and we've backed down to like 4:30 now. It's slowly getting like earlier.
Maybe waving around some soft slippers. That'll get her attention for sure.
My slipper socks are right outside the door.
Stephanie will go nowhere without her slippers or slipper socks.
It's fine.
I'm trying to think what other geriatric things would get our attention. Some supportive hosiery.
Hosiery. You like it? No one likes wearing hosiery.
Tell me that when you're 60. I have seen so much supportive hosiery.
Am I going to be wearing supportive hosiery when I think that's because people grew up wearing it. If you grew
that?
up wearing hosiery, then you wear it.
I think it's to keep your blood pooled in the center of your body, so you don't
squeeze your legs to keep the blood.
You got to sacrifice the warmth of the extremities.
Vital organs.
Can't be working that hard.
Our generation's gonna be Skims. That's what they're gonna be, like spandex and Skims. So you're gonna see, like, when our generation gets to be in their 70s and 80s, all the blood, they're gonna be compressed around here. Yeah, so you're gonna see their faces are gonna be bright bloat. Red.
And their feet are just gonna swell.
They had it right the first time about the hosiery.
So there you go, guys. Next time the world opens up and you see us at a fan meet and greet, bring us the supportive hosiery.
Yes, there you go.
And all your AARP discounts. If you can clip us as many coupons as possible, we'll be right there. If we could save 50 cents on a 3-pack of deodorant, we will do that.
There it is.
So anyway, hey, welcome to GT Live, where, yes, Matt and Steph are both with me, which is very exciting.
Very exciting.
And, it's been a while since we've celebrated the work that you're doing.
Right?
We're doing a lot of work on the channels, but you're also doing a lot of work over in the Game Theorist subreddit.
Yeah, you are.
And that's what we're spotlighting today. In fact, October has been an incredible month over at the Game Theorist subreddit, which has been awesome. You guys have been doing amazing community events, and thank you for putting that together independently. Thank you for participating in it. I know we don't get to talk about it as much as we'd like to, but, the meme review stuff, I think this is, maybe we do it like once a month. I think that's like maybe the appropriate amount to do or whatever. But we're still figuring out the best way to mix those into everything that we're shooting. But I think that the October stuff is awesome to celebrate.
Yeah,
and now's our chance to do that.
Let's do it.
So that's what we're going to do.
Let's do it.
Let's do that right now. Ready?
Ready?
So if you have not been to the Game Theorist subreddit, what you doing? There are 200,000 theorists, and 173 are on there right now.
Yeah.
And you could be one of those people.
Come on over. Come on over. Down, y'all.
Join us.
All right.
It's a great place to criticize my theories.
True.
That's
fair.
Or
come up with new, better ones.
Yeah, or come up with new, better ones that I can then take and credit you in the videos and then extrapolite upon.
And then try and hire you as a writer. That's fact.
Fact. Speaking of, if anyone, we are very heavily looking for any theorists out there who know, like, the Danny Phantom / Fairly Odd Parent era of Nicktoons.
Otherwise, we have to watch all of those.
Well, and we are in the process. Like,
we are.
The thing is, I watch a lot of that stuff. Either I had a passing awareness of it, and I'm watching it to kind of catch up on the missing pieces of, like Adventure Time. I haven't seen the whole thing. Invader Zim, I haven't seen the whole thing. You know, Fairly Odd Parents, I've seen a lot of episodes, but I don't know all of them. And of course, when you do theories, it helps to know as much as possible, because there's always going to be the comments that are like, you missed the fact that in episode 197, Fairly Odd Parents go to Vegas.
And he was wearing spotted pants, and that was your downfall.
Yeah, so
Mr. Theory Man.
That's my name, Mr. Theory Man.
That's what they call him.
And so if there are any theorists out there, especially on the film theory side, we're looking for some new folks. We have a lot of people who can cover or help us kind of research the like
Marvel
comics.
Like,
we're usually pretty good on comics. We're pretty good on. We have a lot of older film theorists.
Yeah, so
who
they're
are
very
like
good, like horror movies and
like older properties and stuff. But but when it comes to like TV shows that you grew up watching, like Arthur and past, like Arthur is kind of where my knowledge stops. We were talking about Franklin the other day.
Oh,
Franklin the
yeah,
Turtle.
Franklin.
Remember that? Did you watch Little Bear?
I don't know.
Anyone watch Little Bear as a kid?
Oh, yeah, I
Little
guess
Bear,
I watched Little Bear.
All about Little Bear.
Maybe a little
We're talking
bit.
about Wishbone.
Oh, Wishbone.
Trying to come up with some Wishbone ideas.
Do you remember the purple octopus?
See, nah, that's not.
Yeah,
that's
see, that
not
would have
me.
been beyond our time.
Purple
They
octopus.
know.
They know.
They know.
You know.
They know.
No, I don't know Purple Octopus. Like Peppa Pig, that's after my time, but I'd love to do a Peppa Pig theory.
Yeah.
But
Dora's after our time.
Dora was like right on the cusp.
Right
Like,
on the
Blue's Clues and Dora were like
Right on the cusp.
right on the cusp
Yeah.
for us. I actually bleed a bit more into later children's programming than I should, because I just had a fascination with it.
Really?
Oh yeah, like I spent a summer trying to figure out Teletubbies. Like because I watched it when I was maybe like early teen or like
You
tween.
watched Teletubbies as a tween?
Because I was curious about, because it was this. I've always
so
been
interesting.
fascinated by trends. I've always been fascinated by popular media.
It's so unusual because so many, like, it's a big trope for kids that as soon as something is deemed for babies, they completely stop watching.
Yeah, no, I was always really fascinated by like what. I mean, and it adheres to this day, right? Like, what is everyone watching? What is so attractive about what they're watching?
Yeah.
And so when Teletubbies had this huge surge in kids that were younger than me, I'm like, what is this all about? And so,
Yeah.
like, I actually watched a lot of Teletubbies to try and just, like, wrap my head around it. It's weird. Like, it was weird to me, and I never really figured it out.
It's an odd show.
And I don't know if this is true or not, but I talked to, and if any UK viewers can let me know, I'd be curious. Around that time, I was talking to people about this like study that I was doing on the Teletubby, very rudimentary, but like but I met someone from the UK who's like, oh yeah, over in the UK they have Teletubbies for all different ages, or like it appeals to all different ages, or something about Teletubbies across
like it
different
had
age
multiple
ranges.
layers for
Yeah.
different ages to. Oh,
I don't know,
man.
and I don't know if they were just blowing smoke up my butt. And they're like, haha, I'm going to fool this kid, or if there was actually something to it. I never looked into that. But yeah, I very distinctly remember it was like a summer, I was teaching swim lessons, and after one of my classes, I was talking to one of the older kids or adults or whatever, who was talking to me about UK Teletubbies, and they're like, oh yeah, it's been a thing over there, and whatever. So,
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway, if you are interested, like Steph said, we do actually get a lot of, we reach out to people
Yeah,
on
if you
the Reddit.
submit theories if you are interested in writing.
Yeah, submit theories if they're good and well supported, and you seem to have like a good broad knowledge of things.
Then you will be our BFF.
We'll ask to audition you, because and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, and that's
no big
totally
deal.
fine either way. Some people just like to casually theorize.
Yeah.
That's what I've learned a lot actually, is that there are just some people who like, I just want to talk about this one game,
Yeah.
and I just like
I don't
doing
want
it
it
for
to
fun.
be on YouTube. I just want it to be for fun.
Yeah, and I don't want to. I don't want to do it
great.
as a job or earn extra money off it. It's
Great.
like, that's fine, totally
sounds
fine.
good.
I totally get it. But anyway, so that is. Let's do.
We're gonna
Reddit
actually
stuff.
get into our episode. Okay.
Reddit stuff.
Reddit.
And thanks, Matt. Thanks for starting with this.
Whoa.
Thanks, Matt. So Matt has started with truly my worst nightmare for Halloween. Matt's.
Are you
worst
gonna be
nightmare
as
to
or should we go as a fan one year? So now we do these family costumes. Now we have Ollie. Should we go as like Fan, Freddy, and Ballora?
fan. Would I be Ballora?
No, Ollie would be Fan. You would be Ballora. I would definitely be Freddy.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if he's
I would be
into it.
Chica, but it's too
The
racy.
thing is, we have a kid, and so it has to be kind of what he's into.
I know,
so if
that's
he's
true.
not into Five Nights, then we can't really force him.
Although, like, he doesn't pick. I mean, last year we were bath time because he couldn't really.
But he was
figure out
really
what to
into
be.
bath. He loved bath time.
Yeah, he loved bath
We
time.
picked bath time because he was really into bath
He
time.
really likes bath time. So this year he really likes 80s pop rock bands. So that's what we are going as.
Right. Oh, I filled them in.
Oh.
They know.
Well, fine.
They know. See, remember that time that you weren't on the live stream for a long time?
For like 3 episodes. Come on. Jeez.
Long time.
Yikes.
A lot happens in 3 episodes. When I'm left to my own devices, I just burn through topics.
It just seems to drag on and on,
I just burn through. What else am I going to talk about? I'm just rambling to myself, Stephanie. You know,
right.
I praise the game. I talk through the solutions to puzzles. Then I just ramble about my life and
You could rage quit if you wanted to.
Not if there's nothing ragey about the game.
The fan!
The fan! Phantomatronic! Isn't really
This is really good.
I love this. This makes me really happy.
So scary also.
Oh, look at that Phantomatronic!
Oh, no.
See, this is disgusting. Why would you create this abomination on the world? Like, don't do this.
I think he's kind of cute.
2020 is bad enough.
He looks like a little fan ogre. A fogre.
2020 has had enough monstrosities between murder hornets and global pandemics. You don't need to unleash this upon the world. No one needs the Phantomatronic. I can't even keep him on screen anymore. Here, MatPat. But FNaF World was such a fever dream. Oh no, this is me leaping off a building.
Oh no! Aww.
It's true. I like that you said that this is FNaF World. It wasn't just FNaF World.
It's all of them
It's
now.
every time. It's
all of them now.
Take this and replace it with every new screenshot of every new game in this franchise.
Man.
Look at me. And it's true, too. This is very accurate. Because before FNaF, look, I wore my Nintendo hat proudly.
It's true. And now
Now
you just jumped off a building.
I did. Yeah, that's it. It's over. It's all done. That's
no.
it.
Oh,
Game,
no.
set, match. Oh my gosh. I thought this was a Halloween meme review, not a FNaF meme review.
Maybe they're dressed up for Halloween.
Slap a
Daniel.
FNaF thumbnail on this one.
Cooler, Daniel. I love it. That's great.
That's amazing. I wish.
Right? That would be so great.
I wish that there was... Because this is clearly photoshopped, right?
Oh, yeah.
This isn't actually...
Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe somebody
yearbook.
managed to sneak in their yearbook with this.
I wish. That would be amazing.
That'd be incredible. Do you remember what your senior quote was?
I don't think we were allowed senior quotes.
Really? I
don't
thought
think we
everyone
had
was allowed a
senior
senior quote.
quotes.
Did you have a senior quote?
I did.
Did
What
you?
was
What was your
yours?
senior
That
quote?
was a Soldier Boy quote.
You used Soldier Boy as a quote?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
What was it?
It was, well, so
You! Is that what you did?
I was the senior quote editor on the yearbook staff. So my job was like to approve ones and to disapprove.
And so you abused your
So
power.
I abused my power.
Okay, yeah.
That was stun on me once, I'll flex on you forever.
That's great. Yeah.
High school was weird.
Soldier Boy. Did you listen to more than just
yeah.
really?
Well, Soldier Boy is like influential beyond
Oh
what you
yeah.
could imagine.
Is he?
Yeah. I mean, he's so he's a meme.
Well,
He's
sure, I know he's
like
He invented like meme rap.
yeah.
Did he?
Like,
He's the one who
can
invented.
trace TikTok
Really?
music to Soldier Boy.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
No
I didn't
way.
know about that.
Yeah. Well, because he invented like the jingle, like ringtone, sort of like repetitive rap song.
Yeah.
Also invented putting dances to rap songs, like the TikTok.
I think people
girls-
may have
Didn't
been
he invent
dancing
it?
to
I was
rap before that.
Yeah,
but
really.
like that was the first big one. Like name a more popular dance to a rap song.
Okay.
I would say, like-
no, get out of here.
No, I think,
MC
like-
Hammer.
Yeah, come
It's
on.
Hammer time.
Come
the
on.
Hammer
Okay,
dance.
in the
Yeah.
80s.
When do you think
What do you think the
hip
word-
hop originated?
Also, what do you think the word originated means? It's called find the earliest example of X.
Okay, but
that is what originated.
And also, so if you're gonna go into like that genre as well of like highly memeable like TikTok style dances, you have like the thong song, you have like all of that stuff from
dance to the thong song.
there. What?
No, I don't think there's a dance to the thong song. It's literally just panning shots of thongs.
I guess maybe it's just a lot of wiggling.
It's
and
just
I'm
a lot-
imagining
yeah,
that
you're-
it's a choreographed
It's
dance.
not a choreographed dance. It's literally just a bunch of shots of thongs.
Okay, fine.
And Cisco. Speaking of Cisco. Speaking of Cisco, the originator of the iconic thong song, Gerard, the completionist, apparently had Cisco on his live stream for charity last year. Weird, I know.
That's
Very
amazing.
strange.
That's
I don't know why, But there,
Gerard knows everyone.
he does.
Somehow.
It's wild.
Somehow.
It's wild.
He's like BFF with Jamie Lee Curtis.
He is. She was also on that live stream.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was before or after Cisco, but he was also on it.
Probably at the same time.
No. I know Jamie Lee Curtis was playing the Halloween game, running away. It was
nice.
It was pretty brilliant, actually. Okay, hey, this is the cooler Daniel. When it comes to these two Chica plushies, this is definitely the cooler Chica. This is the reject Chica plushie.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
look at that.
What is that?
What are you
What is
doing?
that?
Get out of here. Have some brand consistency
Right.
in this franchise.
Have some respect for yourself.
Have some respect for Toy Chica. Toy Chica for life. Okay.
Oh boy, you know what day it is.
Oh boy, you know what day it is. Soldier Boy. I'll have a game theory meme
No, original.
about how MatPat will never finish his FNaF series. It's true.
That's
That's a spicy order there.
All right. I love that that's a meme of a meme. I love the double meme-ness of that one.
I mean, the layers of memeing have just gotten so deep.
Right?
Right? Because it's true. All of the meme reviews are literally just FNaF meme reviews
They're
at
memes
this point.
of memes of memes.
Yeah,
I like how we're deriving them.
Well, that's what it is, though, Steph. That's the culture. See, what Soulja Boy originated back in the odd days.
Yep.
It's all just layers, Steph. It's all commentary on commentary on commentary. And you know who we have to thank for that? Soulja Boy.
Oh, Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy. And maybe MC Hammer.
Maybe MC.
Back from the 80s, but who remembers the 80s?
Right.
Speaking of the 80s.
I don't remember the 80s, but I know that they existed.
Segue again. No, Steph and I'm curious to get Matt's opinion on this because he's the youth now and we're the elder. What is something died or lost or something?
Oh no, you're good.
Oh, it just screen. Okay, great.
Hey,
I was very
it
concerned.
didn't
when everything
die,
went
like
black
the
over there.
TriCaster
And he's like, no,
did.
you're fine. So I'm just used to things going black and
Right.
that just be Anyway, I'm curious as the youth. How old does a song have to be considered an oldie?
Oh yeah, we were having this debate the other day.
Let us know in the comments
Yeah.
what you think, because Steph and I were talking about this and what it meant. What was oldies music when
Yeah.
we were growing up? And I'm curious what
and
oldies
like how
music
far
is for
back
you.
it actually is.
Like for me, you're not gonna like this.
I don't
answer.
care.
No, it's fine.
Well,
You're-
oldies music to me is like early 2000s, like, cause like no one calls music from the 70s and like 60s like oldies anymore.
What is it?
What are they
Just
called?
like
Like
ancient.
70s?
Like rock or soul or R&B or whatever it was.
By
Really?
genre.
There's no moniker of oldies anymore.
Well, the modern oldies is like the like Y2K era, 2000s, like early Britney stuff.
Huh.
Really?
I think so.
Interesting.
Huh, that's right. I'm
I
curious
would
to get your
consider
thoughts.
that still in the middle ground of all, because so here was our rationale, and like leave your comments before you listen to the debate on this. But when we were in like the late 90s, for instance, and
Yeah.
you're in your car with your parents.
Yeah,
and
when
they're
you're growing
listening
up
to
in your-
oldies.
yeah, when we're
they're
like-
listening to 60s and 70s, which would be 25 to 30 years back.
Yeah, there was a radio
So-
station, Magic 105.7.
And we had Oldies
which was
100.7.
Yeah, which was the oldies station, right? And it was 50s, 60s.
It was 50s, 60s, 70s.
70s. 50s, 60s, 70s. And today was...
And today,
Maybe that was a different station.
ours
but,
didn't have and today. It was like if you're
But
old,
I-
you're just old.
But no, I remember that so Magic was the oldies, but then there was also a radio station, 50s, 60s, 70s, and today, which
Yeah.
would have included 80s and 90s,
Okay, so that'd be
right?
like 25 to 35 years.
That's what
ago.
I'm saying. So like
Okay.
for me, if I'm thinking oldies, I'm thinking it's like 25 to 35 years back.
Yeah.
So a little bit before the turn of the millennium,
And for
right?
me, when I just think of oldies, like, oh, what would be considered oldies?
So, like,
now?
90s is oldies,
For me,
for sure.
oldies is 80s because
80s is definitely oldies.
because it's like that's before I was born, and I'm like, oh, oldies still has to be before I was born somehow, and that's like, so I consider oldies like 80s and then maybe like early 90s, but you consider it about a decade later.
Yeah, I think it's like late 90s, early 2000s.
Interesting.
See, I see.
So you're only going like 15 or 20 years back then.
Because
15. It seems pretty short.
Yeah, there's got to be some name for a middle ground between
right?
current
Oldie
and
and current.
oldie. Yeah.
classics.
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 Nostalgies.
Nostalgia.
Well, that's the thing is there's no nostalgia in the oldies for me. Because like by the time I was young, my mom was like listening to Britney Spears.
Sure.
So that is your oldies.
Exactly.
I get it.
And I mean, to be fair, well, Britney. When was Britney? Was she?
She was
Was early Britney?
She was 90s.
She was 90s, wasn't she?
She was like like young Britney was like 98, and then
yeah, see,
she had a career until like.
Well, that's and I wouldn't
Yeah.
consider all of Britney old. Like I would consider like Oops, I Did It Again and Baby One More Time an oldie, but I would consider like Circus.
Ollie
and
loves
some
Oops,
of her.
I Did It Again, by the way. Loves it.
He loves Oops, I Did It Again. He likes Britney Spears a lot, actually. Or he likes oldies Britney Spears. He hasn't gotten into Circus. But I'd say
Also
like
a big fan
Circus
of
and
the
some
Spice
of her,
Girls.
yeah, Spice Girls oldies.
A man of taste.
Yeah, he is. We've
Yeah.
been growing him up right.
Yeah.
You know, we're training him up on the right music. He hasn't gotten into Soulja Boy yet, though. I
We
don't
have not
really.
hit Soulja
I don't
Boy.
really want him knowing what Supermaning is. And the only ho-hos that I want him talking about are from Hostess. Thank you.
Chocolatey delicious.
Chocolatey delicious. But yeah, so for me, I feel like once you turn the millennium, we haven't quite hit oldies yet. I think in another 5 to 10 years, then it becomes oldies.
But it is a matter of perspective though, because it's
really
what it seems to be whatever your parents were listening to
Yeah.
when you were growing up. But my parents were already listening to oldies. Your mom was
Yeah, your
listening
parents
to cool
were
pop music.
Your parents were listening
and
to like
now it's old.
Your parents were listening to like 1920s vaudeville.
No, my parents
Hello,
were
my
like,
baby. Hello, my honey. Hello. They were listening to like
John
Maple
Philip
Leaf
Sousa,
Rag.
thank you. John Philip Sousa.
And thus Stephanie has a deep appreciation for parade music.
Remember the time we were doing a meme review?
Yeah, meme review. Hey! Quick, we need MatPat to see it before it's too late. Oh no. Matt, wow, there's a lot of Among Us references in Henry Stickmin. Maybe we should make a theory about how they're connected. Everyone knowing both games are made by the same people. Just because they're made by the same person doesn't necessarily mean that they're in the same universe. Just saying.
It doesn't mean it.
It doesn't mean it. And, you know, one has small little bean creatures, one has tall, thin stick people.
Right, exactly.
Not necessarily guaranteed to be in the same universe.
Totally unrelated. But maybe that rocket ship that takes off in Chapter 5 actually ends up in a space station, and there's an imposter.
Maybe Mira
on the
HQ
space.
is secretly the Top Hat's base. I'm actually working on Henry Stickmin theory now.
That's exciting.
Yeah, now that we've milked Among Us dry.
Oh, absolutely dry.
Although not quite. According to there's a lot of
There's a lot of stuff floating around.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of spin-off theories too on the subreddit right now where people are like, the imposters are the good guys. Maybe we're not sure that they're the bad guys.
Uh-oh.
Which, you know, I don't know. For an alien creature that pierces the back of someone else's head through
You
their
are
body,
murdering people. It's a tough claim to make, but we've made them before.
Well, I mean, we've made those claims, certainly. Usually I feel like there's some redeeming quality. I haven't seen the crewmates do anything good yet. Or I haven't seen the crewmates do anything actively bad yet.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
We'll see.
But sure, once we find that the imposters are the good, you can bet that I will be first on that video train. I just need a bit more evidence. Right now, there's just not a lot of lore to the game.
Right? Maybe if they come out, maybe they'll like start pulling a Fortnite and coming out with new stuff.
Some lore,
Yeah.
right? Maybe. I think that's what happened with Minecraft. I think Minecraft, they're like, oh, there's some people are suddenly talking about the lore. Shovel it in! Shovel it in! Shovel in the lore, friends.
Apparently AOC was really into the lore when she played, what?
I'm sorry, I just caught a glimpse of the next meme.
Oh.
No, but you're totally right. Yeah, AOC, when she was playing on Twitch, mentioned that she's really into the lore of games.
And we were like, have we got a channel for you?
Right, to which I was gonna say, well, we need to hit her up on it. We need to slide into the Twitter DMs right there and be like,
Still sounds creepy, even though we know that it's not.
you like lore, do ya? Did someone say you like lore? Hello! Here's lore!
We just get a little prickling in our ear. Someone said lore.
It's my spider sense.
Right? We tingle a little bit.
It's like me in The Shining. I hack through the door and be like, here's MatPat! Yeah, don't say lore 3 times in a mirror in the middle of the night.
He'll appear.
I'll appear like Beetlejuice or Bloody Mary. Maybe there aren't Stickmin and Among Us suits. This post is ruining your childhood since 2020.
Oh no. And there's little stuff. Oh no. Oh no.
That is horrific.
That is really bad.
This is just disgusting.
Oh no.
This is awful. Also, to be fair, this guy doesn't have legs. He's got leg dividers here. I'm just saying.
The legs are still in there, Matthew. That's what's crazy.
This is terrifying. You don't do that to Popo. You leave Popo out of this. Maybe you take Tinky Winky or Dipsy or Lala. Sure, no one cares about Tinky Winky, Dipsy, or Lala. But you leave poor innocent Po out of this. Did you know that they're all? Did you know the names of the Teletubbies?
I knew maybe one.
Did you know the names of the Teletubbies, Matt?
I think I knew Lala.
Really? You knew Lala? Lala, I feel
Lala
like is the.
Winky are familiar. Is one of them purple?
Yes.
Tinky Winky is purple.
Tinky Winky is purple.
Okay, here's the quiz. Lala is what color?
Yellow.
Ooh, Dipsy is.
Blue.
Green.
Green. Green.
It's green. There wasn't even an orange one. Boo. This has. I was gonna throw this at you, but this has stuff in it. No, I can throw this at you. There we go. How dare you? How dare you desecrate my good friends, the Teletubbies?
It didn't hit him.
It
hard.
didn't. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. We're all good here. It's all for fun. There we go. Dinky Winky. What was your favorite Teletubby?
I did not watch the Teletubbies.
Yeah, I know you didn't. I'm talking to them. People with taste and culture. Actually, I didn't like Po. Po was my least favorite. I liked Tinky Winky.
I was gonna say you were a Tinky Winky
I was a
man.
Tinky Winky
Hardcore.
stan.
I know.
I was a hardcore stan of Tinky Winky. Honestly. Let's move on. You can never know when a new franchise will take the spotlight. Hey, Among Us lore, MatPat, FNaF. Yeah, FNaF.
Yeah.
FNaF, you had all the rest of the year.
I know. Come on.
Among Us has been waiting its turn for the last 2 years.
Right.
It came out in 2018. It's been waiting its turn. It was patient. Let me check it out for a little bit. Let me be the creepy, distracted boyfriend for a little bit.
You are creepy, distracted.
Hey, girl. So you got some lore there.
Ooh.
Sup, girl? Show me that lore.
Ooh.
Shake that lore. Okay, this is getting weird. I'm so sorry. This has gotten completely out of hand. I am so disgusted. I hate myself right now.
Let's keep going.
Didn't get much love on the Among Us Reddit, so here you go. Yeah, don't worry. We'll take the leftovers from the Among Us subreddit and we'll embrace them. We'll celebrate them. My friends, I wish there was an Among Us movie. Me and Intellectual, the thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bam.
Well done.
Right. Clap and a half.
Clap and a half. You are an intellectual. The reason it didn't get appreciated in the Among Us subreddit is because they didn't get it.
Right. What were they thinking?
You get it though. You get it, and that makes you just so much better than. No. Not saying that. But no, good job. Way to understand the pop culture reference that Among Us was based on. If you're being a true intellectual, you would tell me what the original movie that inspired John Carpenter's The Thing is. Because Yossi, who does the audio editing, who probably has the worst job of everyone because he's the one who
really has to listen to Matthew over and over
again and edit it down. That used to be me, and I know how painful it is. And that's my voice.
Your voice was also higher then.
It was. It's gotten deeper over the years. I don't know.
Oh, you're so masculine now.
You know how much testosterone's thrown through my body at this point. But no, he's a big cinema buff. So much so that he and I go back and forth, and I make fun of him for how much of a cinema snob he is. He's very much a cinema snob. Yeah. Kind of like Matt.
Now Yossi's watched movies.
Yeah, Matt is a cinema snob without watching movies. Yossi is a cinema snob who actually has watched those movies. But in the script for that episode that we talk about Among Us lore, and I compare it to The Thing, we talk about some of the 50s movies that, we're talking about, like communist scare and like aliens invading people's bodies and he's like, you do realize that this movie was actually the inspiration for The Thing, so you citing it and then talking about The Thing later seems weird. And I'm like, I get it, but he's totally right. But The Thing is the most one-to-one, like it's the middle point of the reference, and it's the one that's the most direct parallel to the reference. Anyway, it's layers again. So it's like Soulja Boy. Layers of references.
The short version is Yossi calls Matthew out on, he calls BS when...
He calls BS on imprecise film references.
Yes.
And I'm like, you're right, but that's a layer of precision that's a bit too deep. Because Among Us is actually more parodying or more of a reference to The Thing, the 80s version, than it is to the 50s original that inspired The Thing.
Yes.
So... It's layers.
Wah, wah.
It's like Shrek and onions and ogres
layers.
and Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy, a national treasure. He's too powerful, says Cage Walker. Okay, not gonna lie, he's scary. What's your biggest fear? Being forgotten. Oh, that's deep. Mine is the Kool-Aid Man.
I feel kind of stupid about it.
He's standing there menacingly. It's true. He's too powerful.
Don't mess with him.
You don't mess with the Kool-Aid
You know?
Man. You don't mess with the Kool-Aid Man, and you don't mess with Count Chocula, guys.
You just don't.
You just, if you see him, you cross the street, you walk
away.
by. You just put your head back down into your phone, and you're like, pretend you didn't see him.
Right, exactly.
Because he does. He just stands there, man. Look at them. He's waving at you. He wants you to make eye contact. Because once you do, he's going to come over, and he's going to start talking to you. And then you don't know. He's going to suck you into his alternate parallel dimension.
Right, exactly.
He's the Kool-Aid Man. He'll probably steal your soul. That's the theory, guys. I figured it out. We need one more Among Us episode. The Kool-Aid Man is actually the imposter.
Oh, no.
He is. He's taking over people's bodies. And he's killing them one by one to spread juicy Kool-Aid-y goodness.
I think if we just leave him alone for a while, he'll move through this phase, Matt. I think we leave him down here in the recording closet for as long as it takes until that theory is no longer a good idea for him.
Are you sure? I think the more I'm left alone down here, the worse
better
it
an
gets.
idea it becomes.
I mean,
I
you
don't know,
were away on vacation, and out came Ernest Hemingway as Deadpool.
Vacation? I went to California because I had to go to meetings.
No, I'm talking about years ago when
Man.
you left me alone for too long, and the theory that came out of it was Ernest Hemingway and Deadpool.
I
are
had
the same
a
thing.
baby. That was not a vacation.
Whose fault is that? It was teamwork.
Let's
I like meme
remember when
reviews.
this is a meme
I
review?
like meme reviews. These are fun. Oh
Remember
man,
this
look
is
at this. Who's this doppelganger? In
Oh,
case you haven't
no.
seen, Star Shining for Life on TikTok, Instagram does an amazing cosplay of MatPat. So with their permission, I made a meme of it, and I just thought I'd share it. This is amazing. I love it. Corporate needs you to find the differences between the pictures. They're the same. They are. It's true. Can Star Shining for Life just become like, hey, I'm gonna pass on VidCon next year. Will you just pretend?
Can you just step in?
Will you just do it?
Yeah.
Like, here you go.
That panel on the algorithm, you can say whatever you want, really.
Don't know what the algorithm does anymore.
No, it's fine.
Just say whatever. They'll believe it. It's okay. Yeah, Star Shining. See, this whole time we talked earlier about how we're hiring people off the Game Theory subreddit to write theories or help us research theories. Maybe I should just be hiring MatPats. I need to be hiring MatPat double. He could be my stunt double.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
for all those stunts that we do.
Hey, I'm going to E3. We're going to be at E3. Can you go into like the Undertale fandom room and just good luck? There you go.
The paramedics will be waiting outside.
There you go. Good luck. Best of luck. Will you? What other dangerous places could I throw my doppelganger? They're not. Oh, there's the gameplay demo for the Hollow Knight sequel. Here you go.
There you go.
Check it out.
Please go play that.
Please
for
play
us.
that. That'd be a lot of fun for me. But that fandom isn't particularly
No,
kind.
they are.
Let's move on over.
They are grumpy.
Oh no! More the same. I love this meme. It's just a theory. Corporate needs to find the difference. Yeah, Villagers and Minecraft Steve, they're the same. It's the same picture.
I don't see any difference.
There's no difference. Just because one doesn't have arms, meaty loops.
Meaty loops.
We called them meaty loops. Yeah, during all the thumbnail meetings. You weren't around on those because you were in California. But we were calling them meaty loops. We were calling them meaty loops.
Oh, sounds like a terrible cereal.
Meaty loops.
I had my meaty loops this morning. Pour some milk on it. Oh, God.
Yep, it's horrific. And we actually mocked up what the meaty loop would look like if you actually removed the fabric from the arms. It was disgusting. It was horrific. There's a reason why their arms are covered up.
Oh, no.
It was disgusting.
I can't leave you alone with our team.
Sometimes I wonder if we opened up memberships on Game Theory. If we opened up memberships on Game Theory, like one of the perks would be like, hey, you get to sit in on like a title thumbnail meeting.
They would hate themselves.
I don't know. I think they would find it interesting because a lot of work goes into the title and a lot of funny discussions end up in those meetings. For meaty loops being a very recent example of that.
Loops.
The meaty
Great.
loops. Uh-huh. Perfect. Here we go. Behold, content. Oh, here we go. A new theory is released. Ha! Ha! This is accurate.
That's
This
great.
is so true. This is it. No, give me an unpopular opinion that results in this, right? This is how it was trending on Twitter. This is my life.
Yeah.
I am this
Except
meme.
He doesn't. What you don't see is that he doesn't really have a smug face behind the scenes. He's more like, they hate me again.
Not again. I thought they would like this one. No.
Right? He's like, I really like this one.
I don't know. I'm becoming more even keeled about it.
Yeah, you are. No,
Becoming more
at this
even-keeled.
point, it's like
leveled out.
The internet hasn't gotten rid of us yet.
There's this theory. There's this theory in psychology about the 4 stages of love. I think we've mentioned this a couple years ago on the channel. But there's the 4 stages of love, right? Like the first stage is infatuation, the second stage is post-rapture, and the turning point is the brain psychology, right? Where in the early days you're getting hit with all these brain chemicals that are getting you to see the world through rose-colored glasses. You're really in love. At a certain point, though, the
what
brain
happens
the
at
brain,
a certain point? At a certain point, are you saying that you're less in love?
No, I'm saying that your brain,
No,
because it's getting like the equivalent of like a drug overdose, kind of like it's
your brain doesn't like can't sustain that level of
high.
dopamine
it's
and
a literal,
serotonin.
it's a literal brain high that you're getting, and so
Yeah.
eventually the brain learns to kind of adjust the brain chemistry with those emotions, which is when people feel like they fall out of love, right? And
it happens between 6 months and a year into a relationship, so look out for it.
And so that's when you start
just
to
know
see,
that it's not you; it's just your brain.
it's just your brain chemistry. It's not, and that's when a lot of relationships end, because you start seeing the other person more realistically, or the feelings have shifted, and you have to kind of reevaluate. Like, do you actually like this person? Were you just seeing that? Were you just infatuated with them? Whatever. But it's this equilibrium of brain chemistry, and I feel like it's still anytime. Like it does get me sometimes. But for the most part, like my brain chemistry
You are
has
not
equilibrated.
infatuated with the internet anymore?
I'm not
Depressed with the internet?
Sometimes, but it's an equilibrium of brain chemistry,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Like I
fair.
feel like I've
That's fair.
become a little bit more zen.
That reminds me of when buffets used to be open in the before times, and then you go and brain stomach gets really excited and eats a whole lot, and brain stomach is really excited and getting all of the high off of all of the crab legs at the buffet, and then at a certain point, brain stomach realizes that level of love for the food of the buffet is unsustainable, and all of a sudden it comes down, and stomach reminds brain stomach about how much you just ate. And it's like you fall out of love with the buffet.
I was gonna say, does brain stomach ever learn its lesson? Because I feel like stomach has to
No.
clean up the mess of brain stomach. stomach
Literally.
stomach is dealing with the sloppy seconds and thirds of brain stomach.
No, brain stomach is a sort of a hopeless romantic in that sense.
Brain stomach is always infatuated.
Brain stomach, it's like a few days go by and brain stomach sees another buffet and it's like, oh, you know what? I think that will be a great relationship. And stomach tries to say, no, don't you remember what happened last time we fell in love with a buffet? But brain stomach is like, get in the car.
True.
Let's go.
Man, I miss buffets.
I know, me too.
Both brain stomach and stomach miss
Right,
buffets
brain
right now.
stomach is really sad.
Uh-oh, hope this meme is relevant after 4 years. Why can't I find a guy like this? Ness, Sans, hey, no. It's literally the guy. Great. Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. No, it's always relevant. Some things just live on. I like to think that
That's going to be your legacy.
Right, I was going to say, I like to think that this is my legacy at this point.
There we go.
That and I simultaneously whipped and nay-nayed. I think those are the two most important things that I've ever done online.
Pretty much true.
At least in the meme community. There you go. It should have worked. Me getting an 18% on my chemistry test, expecting to get 100. Oh, no.
That is a bummer.
From a chemistry perspective, I thought it was soluble. Science has lied to me.
That's great. That must have been the alcohol one.
It was the alcohol one. That was when we did the vodka.
I looked back on that video and I was like, I was just dying that whole time.
You were.
I was in so much pain.
You were
the
struggling.
Whole time.
You were a struggle bus. Both brain stomach
fun.
and stomach were
Right.
very unhappy.
Brain stomach was like, please shut this down. And stomach was like, I second that.
Right. But Stephanie soldiered on.
I did. I soldier boyed.
You soldier boy. Man. God bless you, soldier boy. Oh, great.
That was
Stephanie Sandwich. What are you? A Stephanie sandwich. Remember, I made you a Stephanie
I know.
sandwich. That episode had some good memes too.
I was so angry.
You were so bad. I don't know why.
I was like, because we weren't drinking the antidote yet, and my mouth was about to like melt out of my skull.
You make a very cute sandwich, though.
Thanks.
I would eat you.
Oh, that's nice.
If you were a sandwich, I would totally eat you.
Really?
Yeah.
But then I would be gone.
You would be.
I would just be fodder for stomach.
You would be a part of me and my stomach. My brain stomach would appreciate it. My stomach would digest you. Then eventually we would have to part ways.
I like meme review days.
Meme review days are really fun. After watching the newest food theory on spicy food, well, it wasn't, it's 16 days ago, okay.
Right.
On spicy food, I'm ready to go to my family reunion when things lighten up. The Diet Coke. The sugar water trying its best. The capsaicin. Oh, man. That's great.
Right.
I come with the Diet Coke. Good Community reference.
Right, I was
here.
going to say, what a great episode of Community.
Oh,
Matt, have you watched Community? I bet you haven't.
I have.
Oh, you have?
Oh,
good.
thank goodness.
That's nice. That's
Good,
nice.
okay.
It's so good.
You make up a little bit. You
Right.
gain a couple points out of that one. This is like the best episode of Community.
It's one of the very good ones.
You know, we're trying to get Sean Evans onto our St. Jude live stream.
Yes.
To do one of the milestone donations.
If you know him, send him our way.
Yeah, so hit up Sean Evans on Hot Ones because they didn't respond to us after that food theory episode, which I am.
Are you spicy about it?
Maybe I'm a little bit more salty than spicy. No, definitely not sweet and spicy. No, it's fine. We
No,
haven't.
they have a life.
But we're gonna we're trying to hit him up for
Yeah.
doing just a short thing for one of the milestones. But I'm so excited to prepare the sugar water and the Diet Coke. Like I'm ready.
Ready.
I'm ready
So
with
ready.
the antidotes to take it on.
Yes.
We're gonna do it. There it is. So that way we're not like the room catching fire. Okay, found this slightly old piece of fan art.
Ooh.
Of the Wednesdays at 3 a.m.
Oh,
meme.
yeah, it is.
I made and used it to make this meme. Making it made me feel nostalgic. How old were you when you found game theory? I was young and innocent.
Right?
I was 11, and it's been the best almost 10 years of my life.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man,
Right?
2011 MatPat.
When you find out that you were part of someone's childhood, that's pretty exciting.
It's cool. We're an oldie. We're not an oldie yet.
No, we're in the in-betweens.
We're a new nostalgia property.
There you go.
If anyone is familiar with game theory, we need someone to help us write those things. 2011 MatPat explained to me what a barrel roll in Star Fox actually was, the
Right.
aileron roll. 11-year-old me not understanding any of the scientific mathematic vocabulary, but appreciating the theory. Oh, that's so cool. I love that.
That's really cute.
I love that. That makes me really happy. This is also very accurate. This is how I look every week.
Very scraggly.
Every week.
Yep.
This is
Fair.
great.
Fair.
We were all there at 11. Oh.
Aww.
I'm 12 right now, and I found game theory and film theory 2 years ago. And now, also, I can understand most of what he
way
says.
to flex.
You're an awesome kid. Wait, yeah, right? Flex. That is a hard flex right there. Good humble brag. Well done.
Okay.
Is the flex the new humble brag?
No, they're distinctly different. A flex is an overt.
That's
An
true.
overt
No, you're
brag.
right.
A humble
That's
brag
true. Good
is
point.
a offhanded
You're right.
remark that secretly is a brag.
That's true. Good
Yeah.
point. All right. That's great, though. I love that aileron roll thing. That's
Right,
another
that
one
was
that
a
I hope
fun
that I
one.
left.
was
They
a
might not
legacy.
track it back to me.
Right.
But I hope that I've made the world a slightly
Though
better place.
I
because
believe
of
the
that.
word. I don't think we ever heard the word film theory before our channel, and now film theories are an entire genre on the internet. I like to think that we had, and before film theory came out,
Yeah.
no one could imagine theorizing about film. Like when on that channel came out, it was like, how can you do theories about movies? That doesn't make any sense. And now it's a whole genre of the internet.
Would you say you were the Soldier Boy?
I am Soldier Boy.
We're the
That's
Soldier
me.
Boy of
We are
film
Soldier
theory.
Boy of
Theorizing.
and the theorizing genre, I guess.
Yeah.
You're
Although,
welcome.
like originally the show was an homage to extra credits, so that tangential learning was.
Well, it was
that came from
tangential
that.
learning, yeah, and then the theory element kind of became.
The distinguishing factor.
We formalized it. I think there were like pockets of theorizing
totally,
that
totally.
existed, certainly, but we were the like formal.
Yeah, but when I
We're
hear
like
people,
Soldier Boy. Like MC Hammer is the equivalent of like bloggers in the early 2000s doing their theories, and then we are the Soldier Boy who formalized the process.
Exactly.
Right? Am I understanding this correctly?
Checks out, yeah.
Yeah, is that okay? Good. Checks out.
Memes.
Mine theory, Mojang adds archaeological digs and new mobs. MatPat. Oh yeah, it's true.
I think they did it. I think I don't know. We've had a few instances where game developers like indirectly, definitely talk to us through additions to the games. And I think so. I think that's fair.
And again, it's one of those things that I don't know if anyone will ever track it back to us, except for like the fans or whatever. But I think Minecraft and the new emphasis that they've been putting on
on lore,
like the Warden, which I'm working on the theory right now. We're actually doing it with Dream, which is cool. But the Warden theory is like, it seems very much a reference to like, wow, people are really into like the lore of like the Warden is probably the most lore-based mob to be introduced into that game, and I like to think that we were help guiding that in some way.
Right.
I do. I think the fact that Nintendo has leaned in on, hey, there's a Sans skin in this game, and we always partner it with Ness. Like, they get it. They know what's going on. Like,
they can take the heat. That's fine.
Yeah, I think there's a couple things, in there where it's maybe not a direct conversation.
Yeah, but it's an implied conversation.
And again, like, the reason why FNaF is such a big thing for us is because Scott is the one who most regularly does it, right? Mm-hmm. I think there's a very clear reason why FNaF is so big with us in our community, and it's because he understands this dialogue back and forth and is regularly
game developers have gotten so smart about talking to their community through the mouthpiece of their game, like using their game as a megaphone rather than just like, which is so much more effective than then them coming out and saying something. Even though we have had people like Notch and Sakurai say that like, oh, this theory was correct or whatever. Yeah. So anyway, yeah.
Right, Miyamoto said the Super Mario Brothers 3 theory was correct.
Yes.
That it was all a stage play.
Didn't Sakurai say that?
Sakurai said that the childhood one was correct.
Yeah,
that Super Smash Brothers
Brothers
is basically a kid playing with his childhood toys.
Yeah.
He said that that's accurate, and it's about that kid growing up and his evolution with, or his evolving relationship with the toys and these characters. So that was true. Super Meat Boy, Binding of Isaac.
Yeah, Binding of Isaac was, yeah,
Edmund
he really
McMillan
liked
said
that one.
that one was right.
Notch said that the ending of Minecraft was right.
Yeah. There's been
I
good
know.
Scott's confirmed a couple of the theories on FNaF. Right?
Anyway, look at us walk down memory lane. All right.
We get them right every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Was Matt even nominated? I call shenanigans. Uh-oh. U.S. game theory specialists win Nobel Prize in economics. Right?
You have to tweet about this, by the way. I think it's worth saying, like, thanks, guys. I feel really overlooked.
I am personally offended. I wasn't even in the running, was I?
Right? No, I don't even think you were. Jeez.
Man. And yet, when you look at game theory, we're the top search result.
Exactly.
Come on, guys, get with it.
Actually, I think Google had to Google had to correct it so that the Wikipedia entry for the actual game theory concept comes up.
Google
first.
search corrected it, but on YouTube, we're not.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, so come on, Nobel Prize. Who's doing more good for the world?
Definitely them. Okay.
I wonder, actually.
Get your face back in the memes.
An economist.
They are Nobel Prize winners. Get back to the memes. Memes. Memes.
Don't do that. Don't give me hope. But that's a theory for another day. Oh, I don't want to make you a sad crying kitten. Have I done that for any recent?
We do that sometimes.
I know I do it sometimes.
Sometimes in food theory, because we're just starting that channel and we haven't been able to cover as much stuff.
Oh, the FNaF Fright 4 theory for the last story. It's true. I do owe them that one. I do owe that one. That one I've been sitting on just because the new book came out and it felt more important to talk about faster. This one might come out in a couple weeks because I'm due to talk about it, honestly.
I like the hang in there theorist, like the hang on kitty.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll get there someday, hang in there theorist. It's true. Someday, I hope all the forgotten theories are made. I haven't forgot. The thing is, I don't forget about them. A lot of the forgotten theories are just ones that I've researched and haven't come to fruition. Like, the research doesn't yield a good story.
Yeah.
Or I don't think it's strong enough.
Or the fan base got angry.
Yeah, or the fan base got angry, right? Like, I've been sitting on a Dark Souls one that
Kirby
is like
too.
Almost fully written, and that one had to go away because Kirby fans got really upset. which I was surprised by.
Because it's Kirby. He's so lovable.
And I was talking about parts of the lore that I didn't think people got, but it seemed like the fan base was like, no, we all knew this. And it's like, did you? Like, okay.
I know.
I didn't, as a person who played a lot of Kirby games, I never realized this. So, sure, but, that was one. There's Dark Souls one that I wanted to do, but,
Dark Souls
Mass Effect Part
grumpy.
2 was one that people are like, we all knew this. And it's like, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun to do our take on it, but that's fine. Yeah, Franbo was one that never quite came together. Like the Little Misfortune Franbo episode.
Yeah.
Just nothing interesting ever came out of it. Like I couldn't find enough pieces.
We tried.
Because try as I might, I do, the internet might disagree on this, but like I try to include at least theories that are somewhat substantiated by evidence, not just like, I think this. And that's a theory. No, that's more of a hypothesis, which is fine, and there's nothing wrong with that. But for me, I try to incorporate at least a couple threads of evidence that all tie together. But
anyway, that's fine.
Yeah. So, cool.
It's the memes. Let's
go.
Memes.
Meme template for all of the memes. Great.
I like it.
Good template.
I like it. Good template.
Look at that. It's got Stephanie in it. Stephanie doesn't look derpy. She approves. Anytime Stephanie doesn't look derpy, she approves.
I'm fine if you look derpy.
Rip GT Live. Welcome, GTO Live. What do you normally do when I'm gone? Wait for you to go live.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Well, we're still here.
Well,
honestly, you're here
and we have Michael
anytime.
now. And we have Michael.
I know, Michael.
The A10 Pro. So,
So maybe
we could do it.
Maybe we could do it.
And we probably should warm up again before the St. Jude live stream.
Yeah, we probably should do something live.
We should probably do a couple lives.
Okay.
I hear there's a new FNaF game coming out at some point. We'll definitely have to do that one live,
Okay,
I would
fine.
assume.
Okay.
Cool. Oh no, Rage Hair is back. There is no game. It's been a while since we've seen Rage Hair.
Is this what you were doing while I was gone? Oh man, it looks like the situation was really dire.
It was a tricky puzzle, Steph. It was a tricky puzzle. Just saying.
Do you think maybe if you had a friend to solve it with you, we could have solved it together?
Maybe you could have taught me that the tongue was supposed to be used for a paintbrush 10 minutes faster than I solved it.
That makes total sense. I don't know why you wouldn't have thought of that.
Fine. How to play There Is No Game. Uh-oh. Oh, no, there it is. That's it. How to play There Is No Game. Using the tongue icon as a paintbrush. Licking the moon.
Right.
Licking the moon was clearly the right answer.
Stop defending yourself. Keep going. Next meme.
Licking the moon made more sense than licking the paint, which would kill you. Just saying. Finally remembered to post on a Monday. Was watching some old GT lives and something looked familiar.
Oh my gosh, are you Judas? Are you Judas?
Give me the silver, Matt. Give me my pieces of silver.
Oh man.
Yeah, does this look familiar? Oh man. Are you Jesus?
Wow.
Some God complex you got there, Steph.
That's very complimentary.
Man, what?
I don't end up well though, and I did turn 33, which means the end is near.
I was gonna say.
I think that was the end of Jesus.
You are sacrificing a lot to be here.
Oh man.
Just don't die for my sins.
Oh wow. I think we're going to some pretty sacrilegious territory. We're gonna offend someone. Let's keep going.
Still waiting for the day that MatPat exposes Sesame Street. Keep a childhood franchise innocent or draw 25. Oh, I will draw 25.
Oh yeah.
Anytime. No, I Sesame Street. Maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll expose Sesame Street.
If Ollie ever starts watching it or something, then we'll have a lot of fodder to go on.
Yeah, maybe.
We doing DHMIS, I feel like was like
our version of Sesame Street.
Yeah, doing as much as we would ever get close.
I bet we can do Sesame Street. Sesame Street is smart. They're a smart program. I bet we can dredge up some things from their past though that they would not enjoy. Right, but I don't know. Do I keep it innocent? Is anything sacred?
No.
Nothing is sacred.
No, absolutely not. Keep going.
It's all for fun. It's all funsies. Don't know about you, but Buster will never be the same. 90% of the population. I loved Arthur when I was a kid. MatPat. Showtime. That's right. I'll make you rethink that series.
Did you know that
Arthur, I'll make you do this.
That PBG was like, ready to declare war on you after that Arthur episode?
Wait, Peanut Butter Gamer was? Really?
I mean, in a joking way. He was like, oh, it's war, because he loves Arthur.
Because he loves Arthur.
Yeah.
And he covers a lot of Arthur stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so I'm entering a phase where I really want to do more collabs.
Oh, it's because you miss people in 2020. It's like, I have to see someone.
Maybe.
I think that's
Maybe that's what it is. And honestly, I think it's more so that I miss the bygone era of collaborations on YouTube. Like, to be fair, a lot of the like younger generation are still doing it.
Well, but it's actually a very different like. It's a very different mantra though. Like people only do, and we've
there's a lot of like Among Us collabs, and I think that's gotten me missing.
No,
like,
but it's very strategic. Like with the houses and stuff, like with the different like clout houses, not in general, to include Phase and
including
like,
Clout House.
Yeah, including Clout House. But a lot of the collabs are just strategic. They're only for the views. It's not because you're actually friends with someone or because you admire what they do necessarily. It's really just because like they have a similar but slightly different audience and they're maybe slightly bigger than you, and so you can like siphon their audience off of them. And that's not, it's nice to be like to either get to be friends with someone by doing a collab or be friends with someone and do a collab because you're friends with them. And I feel like it would be nice to do some collabs to revive that feeling.
Of just like doing them to do them.
Yeah, just do them because they're fun.
Right? So
it's like because like the
that's why I
collab
reached out.
with Dream.
That's why I reached out to Dream
because we were pitted against him in Mr. Beast's Creator Games.
Yeah.
We like actually got to have some back and forth with him, and he was really funny. Yeah. And then he answered the questions really well. And then we were like, oh, I wish this had gone on longer. And so it's like, oh, let's talk to him.
Did he answer the questions?
He answered a lot of them the same way we did, except for the cats.
He didn't.
Am I remembering wrong?
You're confusing typical gamer with Dream.
No. We had a lot of in the early. If you go back and watch, we had like the first 3 answers were the same. Us and Dream.
That's typical gamer.
No, so Dream. Really? Am I misremembering?
I know you haven't been sleeping well.
Well, regardless of what the actual turn of events was, we had a nice time with Dream.
Yeah, no,
on
absolutely.
The stream.
It was awesome, and we had a good report.
That was the whole point.
That was the point. No,
and we were like, oh, I wish this had gone on longer, so we reached out to him afterward.
No, totally. No, it's great. And same thing with PBG. We haven't had PBG on the show forever.
Yeah.
Like since
Austin's really nice. He's like really nice.
We did the one collab back in the day with Link is Dead, and then we did another like top 10 edutainment games, which was really fun on the channel. Like the only time we did a top 10 on the channel. But yeah, I'd love to do PBG. Have them on Film Theory or something. That'd be fun.
Cool.
Next. Identify yourself. Who are you? I'm the one whose childhood you destroyed. Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down? It's true. No clue. Yeah, take your pick. I don't know. It's all fair game.
Right.
It's all fair game. Oh, here we go. An amazing battle of the minds. The most intense moment of 2020. It's true. 3.14159236. 3.141599. Pi doesn't have
funny.
Repeating numbers. That was so stupid.
I was going to say, I knew that it wasn't a double 9.
You could have.
1.14.
And meanwhile.
But I was going to go 23565, and it wasn't that. It was 216369, I guess.
What? No, but what I was going to do. And I was just like, I bet if I had asked for more time, we could have had more time.
Yeah.
I should have just done it. I figured I should have derived pi by dividing 22 by 7, which is the classic, it's always like 3.14. Or if you want to get a closer approximation, you use the fraction 22 divided by 7, or you just use the pi button for the true number, or as close to the true number as it exists.
Yeah.
And I should have just done the long division there, and I think that had I requested it, they would have given us enough time.
Yeah,
and
to just derive it out.
Yeah, I kind of kicked myself, because she knew I think it's the ASAP Science song.
Yeah.
About pi, which I've never listened to. I love ASAP Science, but I just never listened to that song, and I didn't grow up with a song about pi. I grew up with all sorts of other mnemonic devices, but I never had that one. And so, yeah, I should have just divided it. I was kicking myself. Should have divided it.
Yeah.
My bad. We could have won. That being said, though,
that's
said, as much as I would have loved to have given away the $300,000 to you guys, and that would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Which I am sad about that. I'm almost glad that we didn't win, because it puts a lot of attention on you, and say what you will about whether or not they cheat, because they ultimately ended up going on to win. Right. And as a result, they got a lot of heat for being a team of 4.
And we were a team of 2. I worry that we would have also gotten heat.
Right, I worry a little bit. Had we won, it would have been the 2 of us.
And then they would have been like, oh, it's unfair, it's not fair. And so it's kind of better that we didn't.
Right, even though, again, like Mr. B said with them, it was, I let them play as the 4. He let us, like, we didn't even know Stephanie was a part of it until the bracket came out.
Yeah, I literally had no idea that I was even in it. We were like, oh, Matthew's going to do this, another thing with Mr. Beast and the Creator Games. And then the bracket came out, and I was on the bracket, and it was like, oh, I guess I'm playing now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we actually had no idea we were going to be a team.
Right, and we're like, hey, that's good, because we're complementary skill sets, which is great.
Right.
But anyway.
Oh, well. Except for sports. Oof.
Yeah, sports was rough. You know the video about getting big brain. MatPat asking the sarcastic question in the middle of the video, like, the villains can't actually be the good guys, or can they? Theorists understand. This is where this is where the fun begins. It's true. This is where the twist happens. So accurate. Let's burn through a couple of these. Good meme.
Okay.
Stephanie, give me the real GT Live intro. No, the real GT Live intro. Chris screeching into the mic. Perfection. That's true. That is the true.
Great.
Longtime theorists understand.
Yep.
Matt doesn't understand. It's fine.
No, it's fine.
Oh, repost OG creator Osman1105. He did not post it here, so I will. You murder someone and you're about to go to jail. Oh no.
Oh no.
Your lawyer is MatPat. Hey.
Oh no.
He proves that you're innocent. But hey, that's just. I always ruin my closing argument that way.
Right? It's just a theory.
Don't worry, no one pays attention to that last line.
Right, it's fine.
They're like, this is 100% true.
Or not at all true.
You can't dodge this theory any longer. Uh-oh. Look, I can explain. You made a theory about my game with a terrible conclusion.
What game? Wait.
One, he made 4 theories saying that they were the last for me. Ha! Petscop! You guys are getting conclusions.
That's great. That's great.
Sorry, Petscop.
Oh, sorry, Petscop. You're so complicated.
You got lost. You're like the snake eating itself. got a bit too lost up there. Okay. Matt said that I liked BattleBots. Yes, it's true. So I give you this model of Nightmare, a robot from the show that I made. Nice.
Oh, that's
great.
So cool.
So this is a really cool, the 2020 GT October art event, the Gtober art event. So this is one of the cool things that the subreddit has been doing. Yeah. Which is
cool.
Doing every single day there's a new like theme around the art that you would submit for October. It's incredible. I love this, and I've been checking in on a regular basis and catching up on everything that's been missing. And so it's been really, really fun as they've gone through each of the days. And I think did we pull up here's the actual thing, right?
Okay, yeah.
So it's the first annual art event, right? It's so cool. It's an art prompt, and each day is a different theme, right? So you have Acorn, Nightmare, Arcade, Spooky, Love, Sleep. And there's just all this artwork that's been submitted every single day. It's so much fun. It is super, super cool. It makes me really happy to see. So thank you guys for doing this. It is awesome. And here's like the list, right? There's a bunch of it that's been submitted.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I wish we could just like take the time to spotlight it all. But like, so for instance, look at this. Terrifying.
Right.
Terrifying.
Absolutely terrifying.
Hate it. So scared. So scared. I don't know how to back up.
Oh my gosh, we're stuck in this forever.
I
oh
mean,
no.
We can't even back.
Oh god. Oh no.
It's over.
Oh, it's just getting bigger.
Escape.
Oh jeez.
Why doesn't escape not work? Why? No. F11.
The one down there.
There it is.
Okay.
Well, terrifying.
That's
horrific.
Terrifying. Okay.
Could I tab that one? No, I probably couldn't tab that one. See, arcade. This game isn't fun anymore. It's just wacky. I love it. I feel like an octopus playing DDR
all the time
would just have. It's like a hacker. He's like the speed runner.
Oh, that's true. I mean, he would have double the chance of getting it right.
Double the chance, right? Here we go. Sorry if it hurts your eyes or blinds you. Blinds me with its glory.
I love that.
Because it's Pikachu. Because Pikachu is amazing and incredible.
Yeah.
Look at this. First day of October. Great.
Wow. That's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous, right? I just love the pattern.
That's gorgeous.
You can just go through a nice acorn with a logo carved in. Beautiful. I love it. See? Arcade, but with a twist because it's using the chaos theory.
That's amazing.
Love it. Pikmin.
Oh, that's so good.
Right.
I love this.
Representing the Pikmin.
Oh my gosh,
so
I want to
cute.
like frame that and put it on a wall.
We can't.
It's
you know
so
what?
Good.
We can do that. Ollie actually has been really into collecting acorns, by the way.
This is so cute.
Yeah, he loves running through
so
the backyard and collecting acorns right now. And he has a little bucket, and he puts them all in his little bucket. Right, Arcade came up with some really cool
adorable.
ones. More acorns over there. Little Among Us Easter egg, little Peepachu.
That's so
Peepachu.
Cool.
Yeah, it's good stuff. This one is very Tempest like spooky.
Oh yeah.
This was always the scariest game to me not as a kid, but like the arcade game Tempest is just this very like rudimentary like shapes and blocks and things attack you. So it's actually very accurate to Spooky. It reminds me of Polybius too.
That is terrifying.
This is just
absolutely horrifying.
Just horrific. Just the worst.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Love.
no.
This one's love, Stephanie.
Is it?
Love.
Oh, man.
Look at how much you love me.
Oh, jeez.
So much love. Spooky.
Oh, jeez.
Cute.
That's fun.
Spooky.
Spooky. Oh, that's another
The lighting on this one is so
unbelievable
gorgeous.
one. Yeah, the lighting is amazing.
So cool.
Oh, this is so nice. Look at all these.
Flowers are hard.
Right.
So the fact that like you were able to
roses are
accomplish all the different
great.
shapes
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff. Like the shapes,
So good.
I had to draw flowers one time in art class. It did not go well.
These are so awesome. Oh, no, it's us kissing.
Whoa.
Oh, gross. Get it out of here.
That's
Get it
gross.
out of here.
Ew,
It's the only time
ew.
we've kissed on camera.
It's true. No, on this channel. Cosmic.
Oh, I like that.
Right?
That's really cute.
Right? Screw Scorpio and Tauros. You
Right?
need Taurus.
Pikachu. Taurus.
Right,
That's
Taurus.
yours, isn't it? Oh, no, you're Scorpio.
No, Scorpio. Get out of here. Tauros.
Tauros.
Tauros, the Pokemon. We need new constellations. Look, you can be a koala.
This is so cute.
Don't be a koala.
Don't be a koala.
Just don't be a koala. Sleep. Stickmin.
Stickmin.
Stickmin. These are great. Sleep. Half sleep.
These are so cool. Anyway, go look at them. We don't have time to look at all of them. I
I'm just
know.
gonna
Come
flip through them.
on.
Here, you wrap things
that's
up while I
so
flip through them.
cool.
This is so adorable.
Oh, let's click the cloud one. The cloud one looks fun. Oh, that's
It's just
nice.
a beautiful sunset.
I just like it.
Yeah,
It's
you don't
just
get
relaxing.
good sunsets in California.
Well, sometimes, every once in a while, there has to be like
Look at
humidity
this.
or smoke in the air, though.
Yeah,
and those are
Giraffe
good things.
Town, representing Giraffe Town.
Oh man, whoa,
Cool.
that's so cool. Okay,
are so fun.
okay. I think we're supposed to wrap it up here, so
Phase,
we're
yeah.
just gonna keep looking at this artwork. I'm just gonna keep staring at it.
Nugget.
But there's Nugget. But we're gonna say see you next time. Thank you for joining us on this meme-tastic episode of GT Live.
Was it meme-tastic?
We'll still be here. We'll be alive and waiting for you next time. Join us.
I say you. Thank you,
So
Soldier
cool.
Boy.
All right, this stuff is so cool. Okay, all
I
right.
say you.
We're gonna see you next time, for real. Okay.
Soldier Boy out.
Bye.
Bye, guys.